Hello, hello. Very much enjoying my red colored shirt today. It must be a root chakra or something thing. It's just popping on this live. I don't know about you. I was like slammed out in bed for the last, woke up in the morning and just headache and body aches and a whole bunch of adventures for probably like 6 hours. What day is it? Wednesday, the 28th or 9th, whatever it is, of September. Just feeling massive amounts of energy, pushing things through, old energies coming up, old beliefs, old circumstances, old relationship stuff, old everything coming up, and darkness pushing and squeezing and trying to scream and wiggle and thrash and hold on hold on for dear life. And in some ways it's good. It's cleaning things up and it's forcing action. And I'm not talking about fighting it. I'm just talking about standing in your power, keeping your rights, making the children accountable for their actions. That's the darkness I'm calling it. Because really they're just energies that haven't grown up or stuck in an old trauma. And then anger and victim and a bunch of other things. Apologies. This cough has been hell, and the congestion and other things that have been going with the energy upgrades. I'm blessed by it, but it's just hard on my body, stomach, muscles just screaming sometimes, and all that adventure stuff. So what are you doing in the intensity? What do you do when something shows up that doesn't feel good or is really intense and you don't really want to deal with it? Now, the key I'm finding is it's not about dealing with it. It's not about action or making some massive insight most of the time. It's actually more about accepting it and allowing it and letting it pass through the field. It's coming up to be released. It's coming up to be rewritten. It's coming up to be let go of. And even the simple things like accepting the fact that you participated in something that was messy, or you did something to another person, or somebody did something to you, and you want to scream victim about it and be sad and feel a bunch of emotion. It's all coming up for a reason. So I suggest just don't hold on to it. Let it feel, let it course through your body. Feel it to its deepest extent. You don't have to wallow in it. In my experience, 90 seconds of the most intense version of the experience or emotion will let it pass through your system. It will be felt, the bubble will burst that's trapped, and you can move on. You'll start to feel this empty feeling that you can fill up with love afterwards, and it's beautiful. It feels great. And it gets that piece that's no longer serving out of the way. Because we're taught all too often to just close off, hide, run from things, push them down in our chakras, don't deal with it, etc. It's actually the opposite of what we should do. The energies that show up are cleansing, and they're allowing us to transform and open. And a lot of times, like, traumas build on traumas and experiences build on experiences, and sometimes they're meant to poke us wide open, but sometimes we just take them and say, hey, we're getting hurt and there must be something wrong with us. And instead of just accepting allowing them to open, we end up holding on to them thinking we're even worse off, and then the situation gets even tighter or stronger or heavier, and that doesn't serve us anymore. We're moving to a time where we're cleansing all those energies. We're cleansing all the restrictions. We're cleansing all the not good enough. We're cleansing anything that makes us feel anything other than our divine birthright self, our God self, our person that's allowed to be what they want to be and do what they want to do, and not to have to chase bills and jobs and feed some massive system. We're supposed to be innocent and loving and playful and enjoying life and being artistic and creative, rather than being shut down and forced into things that we don't want to do because we have to meet our expectations and our bills and all these other things. This system, this world, this old reality is shutting down because it's imploding. It got so dense, it's controlling us so badly that there was no life left to be lived, and a very small number were holding the reins against everyone else, and it was never meant to be that way. So go into what you're feeling, go into this depth, go relax when you feel exhausted, do whatever you have to do, call in sick, take some time. Put off things that you don't need to do, or renovations, or cleaning the house, or whatever. Those things will all be available later. But right now, go and feel whatever's showing up. Let it bless you. Let it show you. Let it make you feel where you're trapped in your body and where things are tight, and your hips or your chest or your nervous system or whatever. There's spots where our body is screaming and wanting to be let go and refreshed and relaxed. If you find you can't breathe so much, or your chest is tight, or you got a bad back, or those kind of things, those are all symptoms of trapped energy that's just waiting to be released. And the universe and the sun and the proton density and all the stuff that's going on right now is pushing to set you free. So go into them, and we have so much, and it feels like an endless battle, but it's opening. I can feel it opening in me. I feel I'm a better person, and I'm opening, and life is starting to come to me, but that's a whole new experience, and it's scary, and it's like nothing I've ever felt before, and I really, really, really love the feeling, but it's a bit scary sometimes. Is this normal? Is this right? Is it okay for me feeling angry? Is it okay for me to feel betrayed? Is it okay for me to feel all these emotions and like I was beat up? And I even have this feeling that time was used against us. I've got experiences where I know I was successful in things, and then in my timeline that I am in now, they reset it multiple times until they found a way to fuck me up and keep me low and keep me small and get to the point where I didn't feel I was successful at all in so many things. But it's part of the density, what they've been doing to us to trap us. And especially people that are light, they use targeting to slow us down and get us to stop. So right now I'm going through a lot of that stuff, rewriting it so that they worked out, and really anything in your life that was really weird situations that didn't feel good, and made absolutely no sense is more than likely somebody rewriting your timeline. So go in, look at those things, put in a new result, whether you believe it or not right now, just put in a new result where you were successful and things were better, and then it doesn't jade your future experiences anymore. You can expect that date will go well, or that business will go well, or your new adventure will take off, where there was a lot of effort put towards twisting people so that they felt bad and felt low, and things didn't work out, and that isn't your true nature. Things should be working out a lot. So anyways, I don't want to go on too long, but right now is a time of cleaning, clearing, releasing the density, moving on, moving up, and just relax, rest, let anything go through you that needs to go through you, and we're getting there. It's intense. There's really no evidence clearly showing of of better reality coming yet. It's still pretty intense and dense out there, but hidden underneath, go look around, there's lots of information saying weird things are happening and things are shifting, but nobody's talking about it because everything's controlled in our media and other things. And I really, really think one day, very soon, something big's gonna pop, and you can see evidence of it, like the stock markets and bonds and stuff are exploding. There's weird big holes dug next to the Parliament building in Canada. There's federal marshals and stuff showing up at the Parliament and arresting people, and black vans floating around and stuff like that. You can all think it's a conspiracy theory, but look at all the conspiracy theories that ended up being truths. I think the conspiracy theories are the truth, and it's the other way around nowadays. So just keep trusting, keep breathing. You got this. We can take anything. It's been freaking intense. I honor you all. Just keep rolling with it. And the more positive people, there's a post from Jen Reynolds about setting an intention for the highest timelines and highest things for people to show up. Just recite that, and some magic's going to happen. So I love you all. I thank you for listening. I thank you for your work. I thank you for staying positive and staying light when there's so much evidence that should make us feel bad. But we're working through the density, and it's happening. It's working. It just takes time. I love you all. Have a great day. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.